This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new-look lineups in football. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Wolverines will kick it away to get this game going. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. Handoff to the back. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Back to throw. It's Anderson. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Canes will line up to boot it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking for a gap. It's Fields. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. In there to break the pass up.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over. First and 10.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll hand it off. The ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
First down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. To throw, it's Anderson. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Ball handed off. And they will trot out the field goal team here.
Number 12 on the field goal.
The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
That makes the score.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here's the return from inside the 5.
The return is brought down at the 25. And the Michigan offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, it's Baker. He's got it in the open.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. The quarterback drops back. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affected.
Good job there finding the back and then angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down. You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Receivers are bunched together. Looking downfield, it's Baker. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on fourth down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on fourth down.
And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Dropping back, it's Baker. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They give it to the big fullback here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Then they improve upon that here. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Scanning the field. It's Anderson. He's looking deep again. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Breaks free. He's in the clear. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They finally catch the freshman after leading the defense on a chase.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the 1st.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. This play is blown up. The defense all over him. The Wildcat look backfires that time. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Back to pass. It's Baker. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He missed it. Off target that time. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Here's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Breaks free. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Looking to pass this time. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Anderson. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So a field goal attempt coming up now. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Lewis. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Powering through a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking to pass. It's Baker. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. Backed up deep, they'll try to throw it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later or maybe in the 2nd half.
Serious challenge now for this offense. It's 3rd down and 10 inside their own 5-yard line. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Anderson. Looking deep downfield to the left. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, that is a textbook read here by the quarterback. He saw cover one, which means that's a single high safety look in man coverage. You throw the ball to the outside part of the field, you know that help from the middle of the defense is going to be a little bit late getting there. It's exactly what he saw. He puts that one out there for a nice completion.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Dropping back, it's Baker. Pass rush closing in. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense comes up on 1st down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Fields. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Scanning the field. It's Baker. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. And the Wolverines are on the move here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. To the air. It's Baker. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And what a grab by the sophomore.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And, of course, oh, my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. And you can say not recently. They had some pretty good players. But you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Anderson. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 22. They're going to run it. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Number 12, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
18. And the Michigan offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Toss play to the running back going left. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
He runs out of bounds at the 25. Third down coming.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Design quarterback run. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Now it's second down here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. To the air, it's Baker. He finds the running back in the flat. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Pass caught. Second down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. Back to throw. It's Anderson. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be fourth down and inches.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Throws to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Heading left after the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Wolverines. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the offense will stay out there for a two-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. To throw, it's Baker. And it's caught for a two-point conversion. So the lead is now 3 here in the final stages.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2, push it to a field goal game? Good call by the head coach. I'll tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Miami Hurricanes will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He'll hand it off. And the ball to the ground. The defense scoops it up. Touchdown, Michigan. A huge defensive score. That's a scoop and score defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
15.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Hurricanes will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Anderson. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
It's 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll drop back here on third down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. So this game is not over yet. Score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive in the play call? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Grinding away on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and long here. Looks like the defense is set up expecting a run call. Give it to the back again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Hands off to the left. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains 10 after that miss. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking downfield. It's Anderson. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded. Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing